معكم مكررا رنجيت, the Right Reverend Dashanta Rodrigo, venerable members of the Buddhist, Hindu, and Islamic faith, leader of opposition, honorable ministers, state ministers, member of parliament, ambassadors, high commissioners, members of the Politic Corps, our distinguished panel of guest speaker, co-chairman of the Sri Lanka Committee of Solidarity with Palestine brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum and a very good evening to you. Before I start my speech, I affirm that we will never surrender to the injustice we face. To the injustices we face. They imagine that by killing, burning, and slaughtering us, we will give up. But they are wrong, completely wrong. We will always rise and fight for our rights. Justice may be delayed, but it can't be denied. As we see now, the historical ruling by the International Criminal Court issuing arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his former war minister Yoav Gallant. The 29th of November marks the United Nations International Day of Solidarity with Palestinian people, a day that calls upon the world to reaffirm its commitment to justice, peace, and human dignity. Today, I stand before you with a lot of sadness and grief because of the brutal war taking place against our people in Palestine for more than 76 years, not only on the 7th of October. There is no peace and tolerance as long as occupation exists. How can we imagine and accept what is happening now in the Gaza Strip? Eradication and ethnic cleansing. A human rights organization worldwide have condemned the unlivable state in the Gaza Strip and Israelis' persistent violation of international law, including United Nations resolutions and the Geneva Convention. Despite this, the occupying power, Israel, is still enjoying a protection from its so-called democratic powerful allies, enabling it to carry out genocide with impunity. The international community must move beyond expressions of sympathy and take decisive actions to uphold justice and hold Israel accountable, including the imposition of sanctions. Very recently, Israeli officials called for the annexation in what they term sovereignty over the West Bank, ignoring International Court of Justice decision backed by 124 votes of the United Nations General Assembly to end occupation within 12 months. This is a blatant violation of international law and will bury the dream of the two-state solution. So, it should be clear that violations of international law and the bloodshed of the Palestinian people will continue as long as this racist Israeli warmongering government exists. There will be no genuine chance for peace or hope, and even if their government is changed. The Israelis are acting relentlessly to restrict the United Nations Agency for Palestinian Refugees, UNRWA, halting its operations in the occupied Palestinian territories. UNRWA ban will have devastating consequences against our refugees in and out of Palestine. The list of Israeli infringements and atrocities are endless, as lately they declared that all consular officers in Jerusalem are prohibited from assisting Palestinians and block the establishment of a new consulate aimed to serving them. The occupying power continue its merciless war to erase the Palestinian cause, striking at everything that stands for our freedom and right to statehood. It seeks to Judaize Jerusalem, annex the West Bank, and obliterate Gaza, stripping it of the indomitable spirit that dares to resist their might of their destructive weapons. But even if they fall, our children, innocent, brave children, stand as shields, their blood soaking the earth in defense of that unyielding will. Who will stop this horror? Who will answer the cries of these children dying every day around the clock? We call on you and all the international community to act now. Their blood demands justice, and their courage demands hope. We will not stop telling the truth of this unbearable tragedy that has broken our hearts. With every breath we cry out, pleading for the world to intervene and end this suffering. Like all nations, we deserve full right. Supporting Israel's actions fuel instability and violence, both regionally and globally. These policies empower Israel's government to commit acts of ethnic cleansing, genocide, and apartheid. The Palestinian cause transcends religious boundaries, resonating not only with Muslims and Christians, but with the people worldwide. It's a global concern. On the International Day of Solidarity, we reiterate our unwavering commitment to justice, dignity, and the Palestinian people's right of self-determination. Together, let us amplify these voices and work toward a future where all people can live free with dignity and freedom. I thank all Sri Lankans who participate in every way they can in support of Palestine. We extend our grateful thanks to His Excellency President Anura Kumar Dissanayake, Honorable Prime Minister, Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs, Members of Parliament, and especially the people of Sri Lanka for their unyielding support. Palestine will never forget your stand for justice. I would like also to take this opportunity to extend our heartfelt thanks for our sponsors, the Arab Ambassadors Council. Their support has been invaluable. On behalf of our leadership, the Palestinian people, and myself, I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your participation in this important event. Your support is powerful testament for the right of Palestinians to return to their homeland and live in peace and freedom. Thank you.